bit about the CIS region before we talk more about the Dots that's happening, because you know the first what's that Techies ban?
Techies, I mean, they play it a lot. Navi plays it a lot. That's
Alright.
why. Yeah.
Techies ban.
Who was talking about it this morning? Was it Zayori saying that the hero is broken because you can't play the game properly with him in the game or something? He was saying some random
10
stuff.
seconds remaining.
In any case, as you said, CIS region is pretty stacked
5
at the
seconds
moment.
remaining.
Super stacked. Like as Alliance won the qualifier, well,
Radiant
Epicenter
team
TI
ban.
qualifier.
Dire
Yeah.
team
Uh,
ban.
Gambit had to return to the regionals. Now they're playing versus Navi. There's Windstrike, Fly to Moon.
Radiant team
There's a
ban.
bunch of these teams that know each other really well. There's a lot of old schoolers playing. Dandy didn't manage to get into the regionals, sadly, but
But he tried.
he tried.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Sometimes
Jay.
trying is all you need.
Spot the error.
Dire
Spot the
team
error.
Spot the error, JJ.
What's
Spot the
wrong,
error.
JJ?
What's wrong? Can Parker spot it?
I see one thing.
Spot the error.
Is it that we don't see the first ban?
No, I
Of
was
Navi?
letting no. There's a more glaring error.
There's a more glaring error. All right, guys, this is oh,
It says best of 3.
it's not a best of
It's
three.
a best of 1.
I had it just in time as well.
I don't know. Did you? Oh, you didn't do that. Oh, this is on BTS. BTS. LD. Fix your. God damn it, LD. There we go. Thanks, David.
Thank you.
It's all fixed now. Best of 1. Sven, Oracle,
Best of 1.
Omni Knight.
I like this game though.
10
Can we do
seconds
that?
remaining.
Look for the
Spot
error.
the error. What's
5
wrong?
seconds remaining.
Sven Oracle,
Dire team ban.
Yeah.
Omni Knight Troll. What happened to Dota in the week that I turned away?
Well,
What do you mean? Well, we had Sven and Omni all the time.
we had
Yeah,
Sven
Yeah,
on.
the Oracle's different. Trolls, well, Trolls always been about.
But first phasing Sven, sure.
Yeah,
First
definitely.
phasing Omni, sure.
Yeah,
Dire
definitely.
team
Yeah, that was
No,
all
it's,
rising up from the
nothing
major.
happened. It's the same.
But
Only
about
the
the
troll,
troll?
I guess, is a little
Troll.
bit different for first
I
phase.
suppose maybe take the Oracle over, like, well, I guess what, Grimstroke was banned out.
Radiant
Yeah, but like
Warlock
Darkseer
is
is
still
still in. Because otherwise they would have taken the Omni Knight, the Oracle.
I guess they didn't want to give the Darkseer away too, so they picked the Oracle themselves, and
Yeah.
it opens up the Darkseer possibility for that second phase.
Yeah, but
Which
they
is why
do,
Gambit bans
yeah,
it,
but they
yeah.
ban it.
Surprised Centaur wasn't first picked, or Shadow Demon. I think those heroes are like the most prevalent ones.
Still there as well.
10
Yep.
seconds
Centaur
remaining.
got banned out.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
But yes, SD could still be.
5 seconds remaining.
Shadow Fiend ban is something you only do versus Gambit, right? Like in the second stage, they like these mid laners that go for Greaves or something like that, and just roll with them in the mid game.
Yeah, you got to be careful for some of these mid players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, certain of them is just so good on the SFs. Have so these
Aphonie.
flashy plays, yeah. You don't want to go against that. Or see Navi, what do they want to ban? Will they ban out another one of those supports? I mean, with the Omni Knight,
They're
of
making
course,
fun of
5
us,
on.
Owen.
Who is?
CIS casters. They're
What?
making fun of us
What do
and
you mean?
our pronunciations. Yeah.
Of who?
Yeah, but the
which
worst
one?
part is we
Team
aren't
pick.
even pronouncing them wrong. Like,
Oh, it's just our
yeah.
attempts to
they
pronounce them correctly. Sound funny. Yeah.
they think that we don't know how to pronounce the names,
Dire
and
team
then they
pick.
ridicule.
Oh, yeah, because I remember that because our seek was on the panel, and
Yeah.
we were talking about the Hawk, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's the Hawk." It's like, "Yeah, but you guys call him
Yeah,
what?
but you
Duck
guys
Sock?"
call him Duck Sock. And,
We
no,
don't call-
No,
we
we
call him
don't.
the Hawk.
I call him the hack.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
calls
Who
him
calls
Duck
him Dark Sack?
Well, no,
No
I mean
one.
nobody
Toby. I
does.
blame Toby. Toby, you're
Tweet-
giving us a bad reputation
tweet
for
at Toby,
pronunciation.
It's the Hawk, Toby.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
he thought
Damn it,
that we were all
Toby.
pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of them. Like when I'm reading their Twitter, that's how they like try to
Radiant
make us
team
look.
pick.
And but I guess we are also pronouncing no one as no one rather than noon.
Even
But
they
it is
pronounce
no
it.
one. Everyone
Yeah,
pronounces
yeah.
no one.
Exactly. We
Yeah.
all we asked no one at some point, and he's like, "No one's fine."
Yeah, they pronounce it that
Yeah.
way. too.
Everyone says no one. I
But
mean, that's not even.
no,
up
no,
for-
no, no,
Owen, though.
He said
The-
once it was noon, but
No,
I'm pretty
no,
sure.
the announcer at Epicenter when he walked on, it was noon.
Yeah, well, the announcer at Epicenter says a whole ton of stuff rubbish. Like,
Yeah, on Epicenter.
wait, which I mean the pre-recorded lines. That's what you're talking about. It called.
Yeah.
What were some of the other pronunciations? It was
5
hilarious.
seconds
Some of them it said like before it said like for alliance it would be like aliens, and then who was it? Someone had a
Aliens.
really good pronunciation at this major. I can't remember who it was. Someone's name was being said wrong, and it was funny.
Yeah.
They got most of them right, but you know,
All
some,
right.
of, some of the booming announcer voices were wrong.
We got the comeback of the Axe. We saw Axe Liquid use it very much, and we actually were curious why not more people would pick Axe. But here we have it, Navi with the
Oh, I
Axe.
see. Yeah, we saw a few acts.
Do you really want Shadow Demon and Oracle as the support duo? I feel like that's kind of
Oh,
odd.
no, ST's just super good,
Mm.
and then Oracle
Oracle is a good 5. SD is pretty good on that 4
Yeah.
even.
lets Sven just go
yeah.
in and stuff, and
You can set up with for the axe as well.
yeah,
if
with the
someone
blink
is-
cool, with the dispel.
Yeah, you have the disruption versus troll. You let him go crazy, and then you just put him under, and you don't really
No,
care.
you can disarm him as well. It's like two things for the same
Yep.
thing. Yeah. Feels a little bit.
I still. Oh, production value.
Production value for sure. Nice one, nice one.
Mm.
I do like the Shadow Shaman a lot. Loads of disable. Do we like the Omni Knight of Virtus Pro more, or do we like the Omni Knight of Vici Gaming more? AKA offlane or support, 5 or
Radiant
3.
team banned.
Well, we're going
That's
to see
fine,
the 3.
right? Undying.
I
Unless-
guess
I'll
we've
set-
also seen Underlord as 3.
Yeah.
I mean, so
Chen, Sven,
Team
Underlord.
banned.
Chen, is Chen still in? No, he's banned.
Nah,
first,
he's
right?
banned out.
so far, I'm liking the old Navi line. I prefer a bit better. I'll be honest. I think they've got a lot of saves. You know, you look at the lockdown from Gambit. It's going to be down to the Shaman, but you got double save on Navi. You got
10
the Oracle.
seconds
You got the
remaining.
Shadow Demon. They themselves, they've got great control. They get a blink on this
5
axe. They're going to have the
seconds
call.
remaining.
Yeah.
And in terms of response to like a good blink
Mm.
call, it's obviously like they have the GA and Omni Knight. Of course, he's a great hero. You know, Heavenly Grace and stuff. It's going to keep someone alive. But I think at the moment, sort of Navi have more of the answers than Gambit does.
I guess Undying is pretty good for Gambit at the same time. Everything you said is right, but you have this Undying versus Axe and Sven, which is pretty
Sure.
good.
I mean, yeah, if the Undying gets in and gets like a 2-man decay to start the fight at the moment, like they haven't got any way of like instantly like killing the
I
Undying.
think this
He's going to
Undying-
stay alive for a long time. The
This
Undying.
Undying is pretty much Secret's idea, the way
Yeah.
Zai played it on position 3, right?
Yeah.
Like you get the antagonist as fast as possible and you try to decay the Sven. You get him to like 1000 HP. But the problem is Sven still hits hard. The hero is just crazy. It's like you can't counter him this way. You counter him by banning him, and that's it.
Dire team pick.
the final pick
Radiant
is gonna be
Sniper
November.
mid, so
OD, yeah.
That's good
expected
stuff.
After
That's good
sniper
stuff.
ban.
That's another save. It's
Versus
another
the Axe, yeah.
int, easy int to rack up.
Mm.
Yep. And what lanes well against that? I guess Lena still lanes
Oh, what
okay
am I going
against
for?
it.
I'll see some sniper. Why does no one ever
Sniper
play
just
sniper?
banned.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah.
they did get back. Okay.
What you can
10
have like a
seconds
Pugna, you
remaining.
can have like a Puck, you can have Lena.
5 seconds
There aren't too many
remaining.
heroes that are left in the pool that
no.
fill the same role.
What about Invoker? Did Navi play Invoker?
Sure they do.
Magical
Does.
Invoker.
He does.
But
Yeah.
isn't Invoker a shit hero still?
Yeah, it's not the best.
Yeah.
It's like there will be definitely there's always going to be better options than an Invoker. But back in the day, there's been a great Invoker game. Lots of setup. Almost certainly not going to be what we see. What about TA? Is TA good? A lot of these CIS mids are like the old Templar
He loves
Assassin.
the TA as well.
Yeah.
He can play it very well.
There is the GA obviously in the mix.
There's Troll too. There's some control.
Yeah, there's mischance, yeah. But it is a staple. Lena as well. Lena's still in, right?
The problem with TA is
Yeah.
like you already have the Sven, so there isn't a lot of space on the map.
Death
Prophet.
Prophet.
All right.
You got pushed too.
Yeah, AoE silence is going to be pretty nice this game.
Yep.
You're always going to have a juicy target for the Siphon when the Undying's in the middle of the fight. You siphon him up, and it's going to give you a ridiculous amount of heals because his HP's so high.
That AoE silence is so good versus the Omni Knight versus the OD too. I like it.
Yeah.
Boom.
I was gonna say, what's happening? I will, however, when the next time the camera's on, I will change the focus because it's triggering me slightly. And when it's triggering me, I'm sure it's triggering loads of people in the chat.
Look at that. Beautiful
What?
transition.
You want me to do it now? The
Yeah.
transition
10
is pretty cool.
seconds
I like the
remaining.
lasers at the end, killing off the screen.
So what do you think, Owen?
5 seconds
Well,
remaining.
we have a game mode. By the way, if in case you're wondering, we're talking to JJ, who is not having a microphone at the moment, but where's what?
You can come
Where's what?
over to me and speak,
Yeah,
speak,
there's loads
speak
of
into my
Park,
microphone, JJ. Come on.
There's loads of mics in that box. You can just plug one of those in.
Yeah.
There's a box of microphones there. Yeah, you can find one. Yeah, it should
Yeah.
be going in game.
Yep,
Of
yep.
course, if you're watching on stream, you can check out the Dota 2 client. You
Mm.
can listen to us in there, and vice versa. If you're in the client, you can check
We
us out on
mentioned we
Twitch.
mentioned
Beyond the
pronunciation before,
We did.
Owen. Tell me, the Omni
was-
Knight.
See, I say old Aku JB4, but I know that the correct
You know
I
it.
know the correct pronunciation is old Akulich.
Yeah, you understand what it is, but on
But it
purpose.
looks
yeah.
like Aku JB4.
It is
and I feel like
Aku
Aku
JB4, yeah.
JB4 sounds cool, so
Aku
that's what I
JB4.
roll with. And of course, his original name is Afterlife. If
Yeah.
there's any sort of new lads in the chat that's like, who the hell's this player? What's Afterlife? Huh? Parker said there's a box. He said
Do
there's
you
loads of
want,
mics. In all
yeah.
of the in all of those little
mean,
in all
you
of
got-
those little black packages.
We got clip
yeah,
on
yeah,
mics,
that one. Yeah.
but we also have handheld mics if you want rather than one of those.
Yes. Whoa. MVP last match. Very good. Very good player to hack. 11-1 and 11 on his lone druid.
All the ones.
Let's have a look. He didn't do that at the major though. Was it Dahak who had some rough games? Someone had rough games
Yep.
on lone druid.
Yeah.
That
He
hero
had some
looks-
good ones though too.
It did
But
because it was picked a lot. It was
yeah,
a lot
versus
lone druid at
Alliance
the
didn't
major.
really work out.
Whoa, what's going on? V-Sync. Oh,
Oh
no, that's
my
going to trigger the
God.
chat. We've just turned the V-Sync on.
I thought VSync was bad.
It's very bad. Twitch chat
Oh,
knows.
chat.
What?
Take off your VSync if you're playing, but if you're observing, turn it on. Look how smooth.
Wow.
And also, chat, we are, of course, on a 5-minute delay. So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you are going to flame
Oh, yeah.
anybody, we will not see it.
Well, you can't. We
So
can't see it
flame
if you do
away.
it on Twitter.
Fill the chat with all the
At
abhorrent things you've ever
ODPixel
wanted
for
to
all
say.
your technical complaints about the stream.
Mhm.
Send pictures of whatever to Sir Action Snack.
Whatever.
Nothing too rude. You know. It's a family-friendly stream. And
Yeah,
Slacks
we won't
is a
show it
family-friendly
though,
kind
so
of
go
guy.
ham, guys.
Yeah, we won't.
Do whatever.
That's up to you. That's your responsibility. What's happening here? Oh! Oh, shoot, you're giving away our IP. Hide those settings, sir. This guy's not got any shovels. Oracle has already done all the digging. He has. Mr. Old Akulich. 70 ready to pop. Oh, wait, he's gone now. I was probably gone because he's... Wait, why did we not... Why did we see his shovels just then and we don't now? What did you do? That's weird. Oh, we don't see any of the... Oh, there you go. What are you doing there? We only see... Oh, wait, I thought you went on Old Akulich. Someone had 70. I thought it was the Omni Knight. Yeah, he has 70 and then it disappears. I guess that's just how they say it. It shows and then it goes. Weird, isn't it? Like, some of them it shows you the number and then it will disappear. Oh? Yeah. Well, yeah, why does it do that? So we can see how many they have, but I guess, well, it's handy that it doesn't show them all the time because it does clutter up my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Immersion.
Mama.
Why have we got to pause? This is unacceptable. Can you? Who's paused?
Can we
want to name and
disqualify
shame.
them? Can we
Who
just get
is
them out?
pausing?
We cannot.
Can we get them
actually.
out?
Is it Navi? I remember Navi having a lot of technical issues last qualifiers. Come on,
There
Navi,
you
we've got
go.
time to upgrade the internet.
Navi traditionally.
Oh,
You've
that's
asked
Nato
how
packet
to
loss.
translate that.
Can
Do you have packet loss?
Wow.
Yeah, I can
Why am I
speak.
here now? Like, I feel useless.
And he said, yeah,
Yeah.
which means no.
Wow, you're
Does
getting
it?
really good.
Does
Like,
it?
that week
But then
in
why
Moscow.
are we paused?
Man, that week in Moscow
Oh,
really
yeah.
improved your Russian
It
skills.
did. Only one of them has packet loss. Okay.
Yep.
Let's hope they go and find the packet so we can have the game on. And of course,
You can send us packets too, right?
yes,
Right?
you can. Yeah, check out on Mono Sheev's Twitter. We do have a PO box, and we have already had some gifts arriving, which will be opening in a few days' time. So
Oh,
if you do want
yeah.
to send us some lovely postcards or some homemade drawings, you know, we'll pretend they're awesome, show them on stream, and tell you you've been a smart little boy or little girl.
Keep in mind, though, if you are from very much outside of EU, your package might not be delivered on time.
Yeah.
So
So just book yourself a flight and hand deliver it to the PO box.
the last time We can pick it up.
Hello,
It's
what is the
probably
problem?
Friday,
Oh, shoot. Aniko dropping some fire.
Hey, that's BenQ, right?
Dude, okay, he apparently could not speak Russian. I could. So, the admin needs to step it up. I knew what the problem was already. Come on. FNG with the good old translation to clear up the doubts. Which they're trying to fix. I mean, there's not really any way you can fix it, really. It's a waiting game, isn't it? There's not really much you can do if you got packet loss. But they've only got, well, I don't know what the rules are. We'll make them up right now. They've got 10 minutes. That's the rules. I've written it down. It's in my rule
Did you
book.
tell them?
10-minute pause maximum.
Did you tell them? No.
Otherwise,
They need to know too.
Yes, they know. They know.
They know that?
They've got there's
They
a
know
rule
the
book.
rules.
There
Of
is a
course
rule
they
book.
know,
These
come
are
on.
official TI qualifiers.
They are
Thank you very much.
professional players, Owen.
Yes.
Of course
This
they know.
is everything's written down. There's 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
If it
pause.
isn't Parker, he's gonna tell them.
We don't have a timer, so Twitch chat, I'm gonna have to ask you to start counting. 10 minutes.
Start now. One.
Come on.
No.
We're just waiting and waiting.
Did you bring a harmonica?
Oh, I did not actually.
Ah.
Send us a harmonica.
That's very
Of all
weird.
the
Yeah.
instruments we have,
Send a harmonica
a
to the PO
harmonica
box.
is not one of them.
Yeah, you can send a harmonica. We'll play
Send
it.
everything. We
Yeah.
love free stuff.
Well,
We have no money.
we need it soon though.
Pepe hands.
What do we have? We have the thumb piano.
Got a fun piano.
We have a
We
thumb
can't,
piano.
we can't afford a real
we
piano.
have a
We've
finger
only got a
piano
thumb
that's
piano.
like a
Finger
little
piano.
bit bigger.
All right.
We have a ukulele. We have an
Ukulele.
electric
Uh-oh.
guitar.
Electric
We
guitar,
have
Paul.
an artistic guitar. No,
Acoustic.
acoustic.
Dumb.
It's an acoustic
Sheever.
guitar. Acoustic
alright.
guitar, ukulele, and a piano that is actually a keyboard, like
Damn.
a fancy one, not fancy one, but like a you know what I mean.
Come on now, he's reconnected. Let's see, has that fixed the internet? Probably not, because he's not said anything. They're not unpausing.
Oh, they always need a little bit of time.
Still got some severe issues.
Oh, never mind.
What did you do?
No, 5 minutes ago we were telling the chat that we are on 5-minute delay, and
Yeah.
someone realized that 5 minutes from now we would be reading the chat, and he says, "I hate you, future casters."
That's next level
That's
right
very
there.
Ah, here we go.
Oh.
Here we go, ready to go. Navi
on.
versus Gambito. Let's see who can take the winner.
Lizzard, how were you 5 minutes ago? That's great.
That is good.
Oh, what we got? We got Old Afterlife down on the bottom, playing some offlane Omni Knight. Going to be joined up for now by the Shaman, Mr. Immersion.
Immersion Shadow Shaman.
That means that Undying is supporting top.
Yeah,
Yep,
5
FNG.
and dying, yeah. Mr. FNG.
Wait, yeah.
Like, we talked about
What
this.
is Troll
though.
doing
30
there? Though?
seconds.
They're just waiting to see what lanes
Yeah, he
are
wants to
happening.
make sure
Yeah.
that he's not in the bad lane. Mr. The Hack.
He danced.
Can his lane even be changed? Like, I guess they have to put that profit mid, so... Whatever. He's just gonna roll top.
See where he goes. See if he gets his hands on the bounty rings as well.
I am happy they can only do that every once in a while.
Why?
Definitely.
Killjoy. Want it all the time.
Then we don't
We
have
love
jobs.
the noise. The chaos. The beauty.
You like not being able to hear yourself or fog? Is
That makes
it?
my job easier.
Yeah,
I'd say that.
just say
Yeah,
whatever.
eventually I won't say anything at all. I
You
just
only
turn
have
up
to
and get a
say
paycheck. Easy.
one line a year if it's good enough. Because then the whole time people can just say absolutely perfect, and people think that Owen is casting everything the whole time.
There you go.
I see the Blizzy Shadow Demon lane. Let's see what Blizzy does with this one. See if he wants to sort of stick around, put pressure on, if he's going to just start skipping the creeps.
Yeah, FNG and Dahak should be pretty strong here.
Yeah, I
but
feel like he's probably going to resort to the standard axe of dragging the creep waves around.
yeah, you see Zayat's already losing most of his mana. He needs to use that clarity or mango now, or suicide. We'll see.
Oh, he's just gonna
Creep
try and
skipping,
stick
I
around.
guess. Yeah.
Yeah, start dragging those waves out of there. Don't play the lane, play nice and deep behind your own tower.
Yeah, you can't really, like, Axe is losing so much HP there from decays, and then Troll hits super hard early on. Blizzy can't really contest this lane But
Yeah,
Shadow
it's-
Demon pulling it is really good.
Yeah. He's going to get the perfect meat as well, yeah, with the support. FNG putting pressure on the axe rather than trying to have a look in and trying to deny some of the creeps he's dragged around. He's going to get that full wave to himself, very nice. He's going to start heading over now, FNG, but see how much he is able to do. Blizzy, he's now going to be able to grab his own wave. Take
He's
that away
trying,
from
though.
Dahak, he's trying. Dahak's keeping the range
he's
creeping
keeping the
the
range
aggro.
The one that counts.
He
know.
pulled it to the hard camp, I believe, so he's gonna get some farm there.
Well, good shot, this kill down bottom. They throw the stun out.
They can block him. Yeah,
Let
they.
the run down.
Can
One
they
more
get it?
search for two. He's got stick charges.
No mana for another stun.
Yeah, he's fast enough, I think, though.
So
Unless
Neiko
they-
has a
oh,
purge,
there's
though.
Just enough mana.
Is
for
it on
that.
him?
Yeah, that'll do it. Couple of hits. That's your
Nice.
first buddy. Pops a mango as well there. Crystallized. Getting the kill. First kill.
It's immersion on these heroes that aren't tanky and fat and in front, right? Like whenever he plays something like Rasta, he feeds a little bit. It's not,
Just a little.
Yeah.
He is a little bit maybe too aggressive for
Yeah.
this squishy.
and he has boots and 3 tangos. Like it's not like he can fight them a lot.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh,
The tower.
JJ.
JJ was worried then. He was like, someone died. He was like, oh shoot, I missed a kill. No, it's a deny. Tower deny.
It's a suicide.
I was seeing him mid. Magical 12 for 3, 9 for 5. He's got the edge as the DP. Very nice. Done cancels a salve as well. This
Oh,
is-
that was good.
and he's keeping a lead as well against the OD that's had a DD rune. So this is
Well, that
Yeah.
OD is missing on his own, it seems. So
Yeah.
there are some problems there.
a good start for Magical DP. And that's good trade.
This game is so important for Navi, like to manage to win versus Gambit.
Yes.
Especially in the opening
Yeah.
game,
Well.
the opening game of the qualifiers as well.
For people that are unaware of the state of CIS Dota right now, it's like the whole season it has been Virtus Pro making it through qualifiers, and then as the second team to make it out of the CIS season, CIS qualifiers has been Navi, I think, once. It has been Gambit twice. It has been Empire once. It has been basically all different teams. For Gambit, we've seen them a lot of minors. The first minor we saw Navi. It's like it's
Oh,
so
Magical's got
close.
this. He's got Mango. That was easy play from Magical. Very nicely done.
Oh, yeah.
Like he knows, as long as he can get the siphon out, he can tank the hits from the OD because
but
it's
yeah.
not going to kill him.
Afo was actually playing that on the edge because he had the fairy fire as well. That one lasted from the Dead Prophet got him.
I mean, there was always a risky play from the OD.
Definitely.
I don't think you're going to get that kill against the DP.
Undying might be dead there. He is.
And
And that's
they'll get Trey. Well, yeah, we get Zayas. We get both of them. Very nicely done. 3 for 2. Overall, you can see just a very little lead for Navi's 3 cores, but
Dire's middle
still
tower
early
is
days,
under
4 minutes
attack.
in. Again, the good farm on Crystallize though, and of course wants to get away with the good old Midas build on the spend. Which,
yeah, I like the
is
fact that
always
you went
the
phases first.
yeah.
You can actually lane here versus Afterlife with that. Like you can zone him out a bit.
Oh yeah. And you're not being worried about being run down and smacked with the slow from the aura, degen aura. So
When you guys are looking at the
the
lineup, who
distance.
should be ahead in the laning stage? Like, who should have the better lane? There one? Oh, OD.
Oh,
OD is
VP.
taking a bait.
He gets the kill. He's got the backup. Immersion and FNG were there. There's time to turn it around. Magical tries to get a bit aggressive. They were prepared. We'll see if Navi can do anything with the knowledge that supports our mid. Doesn't look like it. Afterlife a little too tanky to go on. 5
Navi
more
get
runes.
3 though.
They may use someone here. See if Blizzy and Zayas can get away from these 3. They will do so. Immersion not able to quite get a grab onto Zayas' Shadow Demon.
I think right now the laning stage is gonna change a bit. Navi should come out on top, at least for a while, with that Prophet rotations, with Sven farming super fast. Overall, I like their lineup a bit better. We'll see how it goes. I think it's really important that their Axe does well. So far, he has 32 CS. He's done all right.
All right, top of the CS, sir.
He's been much better on this Axe sometime. Like this Vanguard is like what 6 minutes not completed. Like shame on him.
These high standards, huh?
Nah, like he plays that Axe super well. It's one of the reasons why they pick him.
Yeah, I was back at the start of the season. The first few minors, like it was always like Blizzy Axe would be just like a free win for Navi. 'Cause,
And
he
then
was
sometimes
so
it
good on
just fails, right? And they don't
Yeah.
do anything with it. It's
Busy ass.
and it's so good this game too. Like if you manage to catch that OD with Blade Mail Blink later on while he has the Arcane Orb, he's just gone. Afterlife. Doing fine too.
Yeah, it still feels pretty invincible down there. Got a hard kill. Well, they'll try.
Yeah, without level 6 on Sven, it's really difficult.
Yeah, it's not happening. It's too tanky, the Omni Knight.
He actually dealt more damage to Sven there than he took in the end.
Power of the offlane Omni. He's alright, it's going to come over and how's his levels in? Level 4 at the moment, the SD. Lizzie.
They're thinking maybe it's blocked, I guess.
Trying to get these stacks on the Ancients too.
Oh.
And he's got
Got
him.
him.
That's a big stack. Very big stack.
Sadly, they got 2 of these acolytes.
Yeah, they got
so
the nasty
yeah.
creeps, haven't they? The purple Ancients.
it's hard for that axe to just farm it. Even for Sven, it's difficult.
A little bit of relatively passive early game. As in people, other than the rotation mid, they like to stick on their lanes. I don't think Oracle, apart from the rotation mid where he didn't do anything, came right back. I don't think he left the lane.
Yeah, no one's really been pressing.
Yeah.
Everyone's farming. Everyone's getting
Everyone's
CS.
just chilling.
Yeah, and like, look at the CS on top. Like, yeah,
Oh,
axe
we
is
do have a rotate. Death Prophet did not rotate. He has his ultimate. And Magical is looking to probably push down the tower,
Sarah.
get some kills.
End of the call. There's the spin. Stunts out. That'll
Immersion.
be a big kill.
Oh, those creeps are not your friend at the moment.
Takes stack away. The Ghost, they'll take the tier 1 tower. So now starting to get the ball rolling, Navi.
such an easy combination as well that we talked about during the draft. Disrupt into call, easy peasy.
And at the moment, especially when they have the Death Pod around, they've got good amounts of burst, bring them down below the Culling Blade threshold.
That's an easy tier 1 for Navi.
Yeah, the troll is a little under leveled as well. He doesn't have 6 yet.
Even with the 6, with the dunk,
Oh, he's fine.
Oh, he just got.
Yeah, he's doing fine. He's about doing 7.
they're trying to do the same on the bottom lane, but Crystallize just... Oh,
There's the
come
root.
on.
Oh, lucky sir.
He's not getting any TP backup. I can only imagine there's none available from his teammates. There,
Yes.
finally.
There's one.
Will come through, but it's too late. Purification's out from Afterlife.
It's-
Finishes off the kill. They can maybe look to try and chase Sneko down a little bit.
It's on time to die, maybe, but yeah, he's gonna get out.
I can see
Now it's Gambit's turn to try and push for tier 1. They've got 3 members down bottom. FNG joining them as well. Lizzie.
Nice attempt to block him with a 3, didn't work.
And he's able to hide out. Lizzie
Did confuse him though.
won't waste any time chasing. He'll let him go. Sneko still, he's down there on his own, trying to poke them away from this tier 1 tower. It's a little risky. He's now got Zayats by his side. Now, if he try to slow down this push, they're bringing extra members in as well. They want to try and defend this tier 1 tower. They're trying to finish it, but there's the setup. Disruptions out. Trapping in FNG, blocked in the tree line, surrounded by the illusions. Let's get healed up by Afterlife, but he's tanking the tower. The tower's still falling low. Na'Vi backing away. I don't want to try and go for the tower deny as it looks to be. Or maybe they can still get it. The creeps are hitting it. They'll head back over and they should find it up top. Lizzie's been found. Alpha Ninja sets up the Astral. Shackles out. Stealing up that in. It's still pretty tanky with that Vanguard, Lizzie, but as Sanity's Eclipse drop down,
They got him.
that'll do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
easy.
He'll die to the damage on the way out. They'll get the kill onto Blizzy. Navi, still with the majority down bottom, chasing on. Magical trying to get in. 10 seconds, and he will have the Exorcism available. And Demonic Purge down onto Afterlife into the Disruption. They got any burst? One more Crit Swarm would do it, and he gets it. Magical has to follow up.
Double damage rune as
Able
well.
to refill the bolt too. So
Oh, that's pretty good for them. They can rotate towards mid now with that ult.
yeah, it's a good time to push. They know, Sanity's Eclipse and a super long cooldown. Alpha Ninja is not going to be able to offer too much in terms of team fight.
And it's perfect
2
too
minutes.
because the catapult is dying, right? So
Yep.
you'll have your own.
There's Shadow Shaman wards available though. It's like the only big ultimate for Gambit that they might be able to use maybe somewhere else to get some push going.
That's one of the things Gambit lacks. Besides Shadow Shaman, they don't really have catch, right? It's just Shadow Shaman with hexes and shackles. If you manage to control Shadow Shaman, they can't really catch you. Can't do a whole lot.
I guess that's why Immersion is playing him, but he needs a little bit more gold before it can actually be the immersion initiator.
Yeah, some
Yeah, he's a
blink,
blink or force or
Catcherlands,
something. Yeah,
something similar. What does he have?
nothing.
Nothing. As soon he's gonna have that Catcherlands. He has Arcanes and
He went-
Void
yeah.
Stone.
Went for the arcanes. That's not bad.
Yeah.
And they're holding on to the Death Prophet ultimate as well, not pushing with the siege creep as we said. They're more than happy, just waiting to see if Gambit's gonna make a move. I mean, as we said, they're in a comfortable position.
Yeah, Sven was farming the
Dire's
stacks, I
middle tower
guess,
is under
so
attack.
they just surrounded him there and played around the mid lane. Didn't have to force anything. He's on 50% HP just from farming that. He also popped God's strength, so couldn't really help them out if a fight happens. A Gambit just collapsing on this bottom tier 2, but most likely gonna go towards mid. It's usually the play.
Yeah, Navi knows what's up though. Scan coming out.
Oh, that's a nice.
Radiant's bottom
Ward.
tower is under attack.
DP Oracle might actually come from the side and surprise Gambit here.
Gonna try and chase us down. Lizzie. Look for the lead in, battling ground onto Afterlife. Having Grace on Dahak to help get the troll away, but Afterlife, he'll be in a lot of trouble. Slowed down by the Purge, they'll get the pick off onto Omni.
Are they gonna use the Sulti for anything
I
else?
mean, if
They
they can
have
move
to,
mid
right?
and take a tier 1,
Yeah,
I mean, they've
because
still
it's-
got a good duration on it. I think you can run down mid.
Yeah, 50% if it's still up.
Starting on that tower. I don't think there's much chance of Gambit trying to hold on to this though. The fortification. After it's back in 10 seconds. This tower should fall pretty quickly. With the remainder of the Godz out. See FNG trying to slow things down as and they'll go for defense. It only went down to a half health, so and Navi won't be able to get it for now.
Force the
Lizzie getting very close to his blink dagger, so ideally going to wait for that before they start to look to continue to move around, make moves.
Yeah, they forced some rotations towards that mid lane and just went back. Sven is
Yeah.
farming that whole time. Navi is in a really good spot.
Yeah, this Sven's going to
yeah.
spiral out. Yeah, the fact that it seems like an evenish game, but Navi with a 1k lead and the fact they've got a Midas core,
Yeah.
like if the game continues to sort of sit like this, Navi's just going to get further and further ahead.
So does that mean that we're gonna see Gambit try to make more moves like they just did? Obviously, it didn't work
I
out
think they
that
want to.
time.
They want to try and push around the wards. They've got the Sanity's Eclipse. You know, they can look to try and jump in a fight burst. First time some members of Navi trying to abuse the fact that at the moment Navi are getting away with Sven not having to do anything apart from farm. He's getting a lot of space.
For me, it looks like Navi has a much simpler game plan, and their heroes just. You don't need to outplay Gambit to win. You just have to play normally, you know. Just don't feed,
Yeah.
don't die, sit back, relax, farm. Let them make their moves, save your heroes with Oracle. Once the Blink Dagger is ready on Axe, you can perhaps get a couple of pickoffs, but that's it. Well, like, how does Gambit even push if they want to? They need to use those wards from Shadow Shaman.
Yeah, he's been holding on to those.
Yeah, everything else is super difficult. And now they fought with Axe, but they didn't show the Blink. Now he's gonna pick it up with a Courier, most likely smoke up. Perhaps go towards bottom around Magical or towards mid, we'll see.
Yeah, Oracle has
Yeah.
a smoke.
There's a
as
smoke
well,
on Oracle, yeah. So it's gonna be like a 3-man smoke, perhaps bait with Shadow Demon mid or go down bottom, we'll see.
Oh, Gambit also smoked though. And they just smoked over a ward,
Yeah.
so Gambit is well aware.
Yeah, and they know that there's a
Scanning.
Blink Dagger on
Yeah.
Axe now, so they should be dodging this or baiting with someone.
Yeah.
See what the bait is. They're going to go for the bounty, Blizzy. Let's get the blink call. Wards drop down immediately. Silence out the two of them, but they're already out of range of the Ghost. Navi going to turn towards a different target with destruction set up onto the hat. They're closing down the drop. The Sanity's Eclipse comes out. Blizzy gets the call. Can he get the dunk off in time? Dahak's able to pop the stick charger with the Guardian Angel. Dahak will survive. Crystallizer's now turned up. The Heavenly Grace will shortly wear off. A defensive Astral from Alpha Ninja trying to keep that Afterlife safe, but they'll still find him 2 for 2. Navi get in, but Gambit, they were prepared. It does end up sort of being an even trade. I think Navi, they get the kills, they keep the Sven alive.
I
They
think
do lose Blizzy though, and as you can see, it was like sort of 2k, 1k. So I'd imagine the numbers did favor Gambit just slightly.
I think like Gambit definitely benefited from that a little bit more. I think it was harder for them to have that fight. Magical did use his ulti. They do not lose the tier 1 on the bottom lane too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
big
you
for
see,
them.
it certainly slows down any sort of pressure that Na'Vi would want to go for because they know that it's unlikely Na'Vi's going to do anything without the Ghosts.
And they stopped the Sven from farming. He got a kill, but
I love the way they instantly drop the wards and just cut the fight in half.
Yeah,
yeah.
no, really messing with the Sven.
Still though,
Trying to get in.
Sven with that
He
Midas has Echo Saber now too.
Farm will continue. Will continue to stay very much at the top, and Gambit's only really right to get back on over the Sven if they can find kills. FMG
Wow.
gonna go for Zayt's here. And Zayt's, he's got no
the
escape.
Ethernet stun is always
And
is
kill
very nice indeed.
Rafa Ninja as
FNG
well.
porting mid now to defend the tier 1.
Yeah, Blizzy's already in with the jump. He gets the setup straight away.
Well, he defended it really well.
He did. Threw his body
That's
in.
one way.
Threw his body in the mix. Yeah. Have some extra gold.
That's yeah,
Dire's middle tower
very
has
interesting
fallen.
play.
Oy. Yeah.
Radiant's
that's a rough.
bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, what does Stroll have? Like, how is he farming? Does he have Battle Fury or did he just go? He went with Maelstrom. Yeah. Who was it discussing this build lately?
Someone did it at the Moscow Major.
Yeah. So basically, you just go with the Maelstrom. You farm as fast as with Battle Fury, and you're actually able
Right,
to
and
fight.
it's much better than Battle Fury.
Yeah.
Like, people don't really do Battle Fury that much. I
Yeah.
feel like you'll see Battle Fury pretty rarely, and when you do, it's
Maelstrom
pretty
Basher or
underwhelming.
Mjolnir Basher, right? And you're
yeah,
fine.
yeah. Maelstrom's definitely the way to go. Yeah, sometimes you see a sort of a Yasha slipped in, yeah. Got that extra bit of movement. Getting around from camp to camp. Lizzie, she wants him for the blade mail next.
Yeah, when he
Yes.
gets that blade mail, it's so much pain for the OD and the troll too.
Yeah.
Radiant's
Wards
middle
drop down
tower
mid.
is under
They
attack.
want to take down the tier 1.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Another blink done as well.
Radiant structures are fortified.
They fortify the creeps too, but
should be able
they
to
just
farm
abandoned the wards. That's
So
the
they should be
problem.
able to farm these up.
Yeah,
Magical's going to be able to
They
clean
should be able
all
to
of these
deny
up.
the tower. Ooh, maybe yes.
yeah, they get it.
Tower
Radiant's
deny
middle
and
tower.
gold from every single ward. It's going to be good news for Na'Vi there.
That is a crazy amount actually.
Yeah, adds up.
For
The
this
ward,
early on,
the ward
adds up
gold,
for
it
sure.
adds up.
And now they
Yeah.
pop
Mhm.
the ulti from it.
320
Radiant's
gold out
bottom
of one
tower
stack
is
of
under
wood.
Plus
Now-
the Nio tower. Super effective.
And a rush.
From Na'Vi.
Effective.
And
efficient.
Gambit, they're trying to push down bottom. They've got the 5-man down here. They're starting to bring
Radiant's
some of
bottom
them back
tower
over
is
towards the
under
mid. Maybe aware that this Roche
Oh,
could
no,
be
they are.
happening.
Yeah.
Under attack.
Yeah,
But
they're
it's
trying.
falling pretty quickly, and it's already gone. Na'Vi able to take the Roche, get
Oh
the
my
Aegis,
God.
jump in from Blizzy.
Oh
He gets the
dear.
call. Alpha Ninja needs help. He will get it. Afterlife for the Heavenly Grace, keeping Alpha Ninja safe. They pop out an Astra, but Na'Vi still with a bit of time left on the Ghost. They can try and turn and fight this. The save out onto the Sven. They're trying to get Blizzy out. Blizzy's going to be
good
protected
call.
and crystallizes in. Gets the stun
Careful.
onto two of them. Blizzy, he's out with the burst with the sanities. Alpha Ninja gets the double kill. And he'll look to chase down for more. Hex out from Immersion, catches out another. They'll find Zayas. They're taking the Aegis out of the hands of the DP. And they're ready to go for a second round on a Magical. As
Okay,
they
that-
lose another one, but they get the kill. Yeah, Alpha Ninja actually popping to the poison,
Yeah,
I believe.
Zayas just had too
Yeah.
many stacks on him, I guess.
Yeah. It looked like a saved Private Blizzy situation there, and I guess that part worked.
Yeah, he was a
The
little
rest
bit.
all died, but you know they saved.
I mean, they were a little bit too eager to fight there with the Aegis. The
Yeah.
way they went for the OD. If OD gets
Radiant's bottom
saved and
tower
he's
is
able
under
to
attack.
reset the fight, that's what happens. He just slam dunks them with
And
his ult.
there is a very easy save when you have an Omni Knight in your team.
Yeah. They were really close at killing him there, but
Yeah.
it's always like that. You
It's
get
a
close.
gamble,
Bottom
yeah.
right?
tower has fallen.
Yeah. More gold, but they do get the tower this time around, so. And that's something that I think Gambit definitely needs, those towers. So that when they win a fight, they can actually get some more maps.
Lizzie getting closer to Blade Mail. Perhaps that's the oomph that they needed to take down that OD. I guess you're not in a hurry. Just get that Blade Mail on Axe, BKB on Swan. Then the game should be a little bit simpler for you.
Is this the normal build for the Shadow Demon now? Straight axe? I really like it.
Well, it's definitely interesting when you have so much gold. It's alright
Yeah.
for him.
I guess he is very well. Normally I'd expect more of a force, but I guess that's more of a position
Yeah, position 5. Yeah,
with
with
Shadow
Aghanim's.
Demon that I'm. Yeah.
Go full magic damage. Aghanim's Kaya.
Yeah.
Go ham,
Let's
like
go.
Thompson.
I mean, you can kill anybody on the map by yourself if you run into them. You can, maybe Troll will be tricky with his ultimate.
Omni Knight with Repel is with Heavenly's Grace, that is.
Dire's bottom
Yeah.
tower is under attack.
Okay. Maybe a little bit of
Radiant's top
exaggeration
tower
there.
is
But
under attack.
OD can also save himself with imprisonment, but besides
But
those 3
besides
heroes, you can kill anyone on the map.
Dire's bottom tower has
Almost.
fallen.
He does give them a lot of control in these fights though,
Radiant's
so
top
in
tower
that way
is
he's
under
really
attack.
good, really strong. That Prophet finished that Aghanim's actually before the Yules already.
Dire's
Not
bottom
something that
tower
I'm the
is
biggest
under
fan
attack.
of, just going straight tags, but yeah.
See what they can. They're gonna go for a smoke play, Navi. They're grouped up. They're gonna start to go. FNG as well for Gambit picking up a smoke themselves, but Navi are the ones to start to move in. See if Lizzie can get a good jump. Doesn't look like Gambit are too prepared for this. This could catch them off guard. See what they can find. Lizzie is in. There's the first jump. It is immersion though, nothing bigger.
He's big though, like killing that guy off instantly
You think?
denies Gambit the ability to control one guy so
Yeah, I
that OD
guess,
can
yeah.
go on him.
I guess in the game as well,
Yeah.
where there's not been a crazy amount of kills. Every
Yeah.
sort of the weight of each kill has increased, and yeah, they're gonna get the tier 2 tower up top with that one. Put some pressure on the middle as well. They'll come back across. Fortification will come out.
Are fortified.
Gambit, unwilling to want to try and do something whilst they haven't got the shaman.
I mean, it's only 10 seconds remaining, right? So around 10 seconds you can't do a whole lot. And the BKB on Sven
Yeah,
is
it's
there
very
almost. So
yeah, might as well continue farming.
need
Last
to
couple of
rush.
fights they wanted to take, they kind of got outplayed.
Gambit definitely played better, considering in what situation they are. They definitely outplayed Navi in these couple of fights.
But do you still feel like they are in the lead this game purely by virtue of having the more easy to execute lineup?
No, I don't think so anymore. I think it's still easier for them, but they did let it slip out of their control a little bit, at the moment at least. I think OD got a bit too much. Omni Knight also has that Solar Crest drums completed. The Hack will have that BKB himself too soon, so it's much more of an even game at the moment, I have a feeling.
Radiant tier 2 or tier
Radiant's
2
middle
perhaps?
tower
With
is
the
under
Flower
attack.
Knights? Actually, they gotta
Radiant
defend it.
structures are
Oh, he's actually going for Satanic Control, so just that
Can they go
status resistance.
A little spooky. They
Tower
know,
is
they
dead.
know that they're all behind
Yeah.
him, so
Radiant's middle tower
That's the
has
easiest bait.
Yeah, they're already porting top to Cat Sayats, but he's out.
He's out.
Yeah, he always plays these funny position 4 heroes, right? Like Techies, Treant Protectors, now Shadow Demon. A little bit cheesy, I suppose, but still always fun to watch. He blowed up that OD on his own pretty much in that last fight. And he's gonna have his Aghanim soon too. He's pretty good. Can just kill him.
yeah, it'd be
Kill 'em
nice as
all.
well for just extra control on this Troll Warlord. But say Satanic getting very close. It's been very tanky. Between sort of that and the backup of Afterlife's Omni Knight, the Hack's going to be quite a beast
Everybody
to
is
kill.
pretty close together. I think.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Oh no. Never mind. So if you're astral imprisoned and the shadow poison goes over your head, it does not sack.
No.
Because you're in a different astral plane? Because if you're disrupted, it
If
does.
you're disrupted, it does, yes. But I think if you are imprisoned, it does not, I believe. Because you're in a different realm.
You're in a
on the
different
moon.
realm.
You're on the moon.
I mean, this
BTS
is the
hub.
space hub,
Yeah,
after all,
exactly.
you know? Different universes. Oh,
Here they go, Crystallize. He's going to get a Hex here. Alpha Ninja jumps in as well. They've got their shackles. As he
got
goes in, he didn't pop
Jeez.
the BKB. He didn't want to use it.
Yeah,
He
he's saving it for the next game.
he just ran in, up to the high ground, started to hit them. I mean, he
died.
saw the Shaman, but there was no use of the BKB. And off the back of that, I mean, this is just a disaster of a fight for Na'Vi. Gambit's just going to pick them all apart. 3 kills.
Yeah.
As that was not the move from Na'Vi there, as Gambit easily clean up them.
I was gonna say, it's like, we know Gambit was outplaying Na'Vi a little bit, but I think Na'Vi outplayed Na'Vi
Oh, and
a
now
little bit.
Magical, he's been caught getting a little bit greedy.
Uh,
Let's see if he can
Little bit.
run away from this. I don't know if he can. He's hit the backup of Snako, but that's only going to allow Alpha Ninja to rack up a lot of in. They've got the save with the G. Alpha's got a big sanities to drop if he wants to. And as he continues to get more and more and more and more and more and more.
72
72.
intelligence.
drop it!
Jump
Blink,
on
go in.
someone.
What? Blink him? Why? Come
Oh,
on.
he's,
my
a,
God.
he's a
Dude, that's-
coward.
I guess Blizzy did.
Reported.
Blizzy did respawn, so
Playing
understandable.
it safe, boring.
That's fine. He can save it because now he's got a massive sanities. You don't want to come. You don't want to move
72
forward if
in.
you're Na'Vi. If you move forward, you're gonna get your brains blown out. You got to be careful here.
Lizzie, can he jump in? The positioning of Gambit is really nice.
They know, dude. Whoever goes forward to defend this rack's just gonna die.
Oh yeah.
So they got to let it go. They just got to leave it be. Gambit, off the back of that bit of a bad move from Na'Vi on the bottom lane, they're taking over. 5k
Yeah.
lead.
I mean, they can do the same thing here. They don't have the wards, but the
No, they could chill.
Control
I mean,
is,
they've got an evade. There's no need for them. They know that sort of Na'Vi's just messed up and given them a good advantage, so they can just sort of ride it out.
messed up
back.
big time too, because it wasn't like Na'Vi was looking for that fight.
Oh yeah, no, dude.
And they had the
Oh,
wards
jeez.
too.
Yeah.
They had the, oh jeez.
Well, Crystallize, he just went in,
Yeah.
and it was not the right going in.
He felt like feeding a little bit.
I mean,
and
you
he
can
did.
go in if you just press the button. The axe got hit by the Omni Knight, so the axe could not blink in either. Lizzie not been able to make the initiations that he wants. And on top of that, Gambit's positioning has been great, so making Bliss's job even more difficult. And there's an Omni Knight just sitting behind everybody, saving everybody that Blizzy jumps on if he does get the jump on someone.
Immersion playing that really well, catching
Yeah.
the Sven though. He's the MVP of that fight for sure.
Oh.
Going for that Aghanims too.
As well, it's an Aghanim type of game, huh?
Everyone gets an axe.
Everybody gets an axe.
Scanning.
Actually, it's just two. Well,
that's
it felt
good
like
enough.
it.
That's
Yeah,
everyone.
well, we'll make it three, you know.
I see Na'Vi going to try again here with the smoke.
Oh,
Lizzie
dear.
on the front,
Oh.
gets the jump, take the Shaman out of the fight. They'll
Oh,
try
they
and
take
keep
him
it
out.
into defensive play. The Astral keeping Immersion safe for now. The rest of Gambit moving across. Immersion
You can't fight
turns,
this.
gets the hex shot. Have they got any further
They
control?
need
They
to
have,
fight
but the
this
shackles out to Magical will be safe. False promise from Snako keeps Magical alive, and now they'll attempt to turn Na'Vi. Moving in with the Ghost, the Exorcism.
BKB
the
up.
hack getting control on the back. Disruption from sides holds him down for a little bit of time, but he's still hitting, punching away. They're now controlling. Crystallize comes back.
go,
They'll
Lizzie.
get the hack back towards the pit. Immersion trying to shackle them to the side. There'll be a buyback from the troll. There's the big drop from Sanity's Eclipse happening.
Is
He's
it
getting
enough?
the double kill. There's a buyback from Troll. Dahak trying to get back in as they can look to turn this. This buyback will help him get a few extra kills as he's on top of Crystallize. Crystallize getting rooted. Triple kill for Alpha Ninja. The rest of Na'Vi trying to escape, but Alpha Ninja's chasing.
Yule?
Radiant's middle
Moving
tower
Yules.
is under
But is there a
attack.
blink? No. They can push though.
They
don't
can.
even have to
3
go
dead
for
again.
it.
Crystallize has to buy back. There's no buyback available on the either Blizzy or Zayat.
Yeah, and bottom lane is pushing in, so that's where the back row Spectrum has gone for. With the actual mid wave being actually in the mid lane still, as on the river.
You just have to be careful not to lose the troll here and you're completely fine on Gambit. Because he has no buyback, that's all. That's 2 lanes.
Yeah, but Afterlife is still sitting behind him, he's fine.
Has fallen.
What an awkward fight for Na'Vi to take too, though. Like, they were desperate, I guess, to take that fight, but
It was difficult for them to take it. They did well. They killed off Blizzy. They killed off the hack that
Yeah.
is. Blizzy jumped him.
But now he's going to get. They've got to stop him from getting the Aegis. Otherwise, suddenly that making him buy back doesn't matter.
The
And
problem for them was the fact that they couldn't fight around their shrine there on the top left, and also Gambit, they planted the tombstone. FNG planted it on the high ground, so you can't even approach the tombstone. So you're trying to retreat, but you don't really want to run away, right? Because you popped the BKB on Swam. So you want to fight, but it was a very, very difficult situation for them. And in the end, they played it all right, but the troll buybacks, and then they take the fight, they take your lane and the Aegis.
yeah. And the saving the sanity is definitely was the move.
Not the Aegis yet, but soon. So.
Yeah. I mean, you see the wars are coming out also for Navi. They know that they need to focus a little bit on that.
2 lanes down, pretty rough for Navi. There should be the Aghanim's completed on immersion, right? Not yet. Should be there soon.
Mid lane, Lizzie. He has jumped on immediately with that Hex. Alpha Ninja now able to offer that extra
Straight into the
lockdown
pit.
himself.
Yeah. You can just go Roche, and if there's a buyback, that's a win. And otherwise,
Even if he
you get a
buybacks.
Roche.
Yeah, even if he buybacks. Okay, he bought back. He's porting on the tier 2 top. I guess having that tier 2 definitely does help.
Yeah, no strength.
I mean, Gambit can kind of, they don't have to try and force the rush because they know that, with the lead they have, it's not like Navi's going to walk in and be able to take it.
We're
Right,
just
they-
searching for it. I can help. A plate is in the black cupboard. That one.
They can't even contest it because of the bottom lane is pushing in, right? They're trying to jump in with God's strength, but
Oh, but
that's
it's
a good call.
Nice call.
It's the call off, but again, it's all these saves. Alpha Ninja. Astral out onto Afterlife, and now starting to back away. Alpha Ninja moving in. Sanity's dropped down. Magical nearly falling. In
He's
fact,
dead.
he's straight up dead. They've lost the DP. Crystallize is trying to go in with the BKB, God's strength, but he's had to blink out.
Immersion is taking their fountain. Their jump, not the fountain.
God.
He got an axe. It's like, I gotta
Yeah.
make these wars do the work,
Oh,
you know?
no,
He's got
Navi, they're getting pulled apart here.
Oh dear.
They just cannot make a play happen as Gambit just sailing further and further ahead. Nearly a 20k lead. As Immersion, he's going to be able to TP out in front of the nose of Crystallize.
And
Gets
look at that
away.
tip. Onto the Sven, onto Crystallize.
They know that this has not been Crystallize's finest game.
No.
A game where he had a beautiful amount of farm on the Sven, but then it all went down the plug hole.
Yeah, like you can buy all the items, but you have to actually press them as well. That usually helps. In a
It's
couple
been-
of these
it's been a rough
fights,
one.
yeah, using that BKB or not using it too soon or not using it at all, definitely lost them that edge that they had.
Now Roche just in Gambit's hands. All it really requires now is for Gambit to run down this final lane. And this first best of one of the day here in the CIS region should be Gambit's.
Blizz is in a good position, but it's so difficult for them to fight versus
You gotta
Omni
catch
Knight.
the perfect.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
catch somehow Omni Knight and OD, because one saves the other, right? You can't, and it's impossible.
Well, even if you do get both, there's still gonna be a shackle or a hex.
Yeah,
And you're still gonna be dealing with the troll doing loads of damage while you're there as well, even though Blade will maybe help a little bit with that. Yeah, you gotta be a perfect call.
some perfect call with Crystallize jumping in, blowing them up instantly.
I saw with GA and Astrals, there's so many ways that Gambit can help each other.
Mm.
And more just seeing, that it's been a crazy game for Alpha Ninja. That last pick OD has looked really good this game. He's just getting free hits off in the fight. He's able to sit there, punch away. He's 11, 2, and 6. He's got the cheese, pretty much fully stacked. It's very hard, really, for Navi to have any sort of a chance in the fights if they cannot kill the OD in. But the teammates
There's
around him, they
cheese,
can't.
there's Aegis as well.
You can't kill him. That's Navi holding on inside the base for now. That final lane being eyed up by Gambit, and Gambit, they'll start to lead in. Start to punch away at the green wave.
Oh, that
jump.
was
Hey, Blizzy! Oh, Blizzy! Is it enough? There'll be buybacks. It was a great call from Blizzy, but the hack still alive at the front, punching away. False promise, keeping sides alive. They'll burn through the Aegis. We'll see as well, Alpha Ninja's on his way over there. The base in trouble, Immersion. He got those wards down, he's got the shackle grab. Silence out from Magical will be able to put a stop to the shackles. Now the turn up, Alpha Ninja's finally been able to make his way back over. Jumps in, Sanity's down. Bursts down the three of them, and that will close it up. GG, well played. Nice bit of patience and a jump call from Blizzy, but
A bit
it
too
was
late.
much too little and much too late. Gambit miles ahead at that point of the game, and it just required a little bit of pushing to put that game over the edge and get it done and dusted. Gambit taking this best of one against Na'Vi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oop. It does also mean that we're gonna leave both of those teams for what they
Whoa.
are
You
right now.
broke it,
Hey, it's
JJ.
us. We are.
We're frozen a
Frozen.
little bit.
Frozen.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Nope.
JJ,
Soon we're
you
gonna.
broke it.
There we go. Hands up.